I regret to inform you about those missing on PICO de Orizaba. Tragedy has struck Mexico. Sad ending for the group of hikers. Just does anyone have a crowbar? There's a missing person. It all started a few hours ago when Mexican authorities reported that there were missing persons on the PICO de Orizaba, which is the highest mountain in Mexico. Initially, it was claimed that 11 people had gone up, and some had already come down alone. But who else was missing? What was urgent to save them? Indeed, the authorities were clear. That belonged to the Paracracks group and were from Jalisco, Mexico. They had not respected the warnings made by the authorities about how, at that time, the conditions were not suitable for climbing to the peak of Orizaba. That's why the authorities say the following: we are doing the search and everything necessary to be able to save them. But we also call on citizens to be responsible, not to climb when the conditions are not right. The first sad news is that when they could find some of the missing ones, their situation was critical. One of them had lung problems due to the low temperatures. Another had lost their sight. But who did they meet? Another worse was a woman named Yeshikin. She was found at 5,200 meters high, and she was alive, but in critical condition due to hypothermia. That's why, even before the rescuers had finished bringing her down, she simply left this world. Well, it was then that they finally found 10 people, and only one was missing. But at that moment, it was revealed that they had made a mistake in the count, and it was not 11, but actually 2. One was called Luis, and the other, a man named Jose Luis Diaz. Just now, the authorities in the state of Puebla confirmed they found Luis, the guide. Simply, he was no longer there, live. They announced that they had found it at night, and when they realized he was no longer alive and that bringing him down at that moment was dangerous, they decided to continue the work in the morning. Luis was very loved. He knew that area well. But it seems the calculations were off and ended up losing life. Even now, there might still be someone missing. Out of the 12 that went up, some are currently in critical condition. A woman failed. The guide also left this well, and currently, there would be another person lost. That's why the authorities are clear. When a warning message is sent, it must be taken into account, because they can endanger their lives, even if they are experts in another place. And not just that, also, rescue groups are also put in danger, who do everything possible to save people's lives. At least rescue their rules. Now tell me, what do you think? It's sad news that has gone very violent. Seizes, do nude.